Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. So I'm going to show you right now the new intermediate map Cover Garden on Chimps. And this is going to be a strategy to achieve as well the black medal, which can be achieved when you complete Chimps in one go without ever pausing, exiting in the home and then reopening the game. And I will be using Quincy as hero. He's the cheapest hero in the game and the very first one that you unlock as you just start out. So this strategy is very beginner friendly. And yeah, let's just jump into the gameplay. Now you want to start once again by dropping Quincy, pretty much as I showed you in Improbable. But in this case, you want to place Quincy closer to the left. I'm gonna just show you here in a moment how you want to place him. So on strong, and then here with the right side of the range, you want to be almost touching this green tree right here. So almost touching it, not quite, almost. It's not really important placing Quincy like pixel perfect, but it's very important here for the first greens. You have Quincy on strong, and then you switch it to first. If you have placed everything correctly, you should be able to pop all the Bloons here. If you cannot pop all the Bloons round 6, try again and try to place Quincy maybe slightly closer towards the right or slightly closer towards the left, depending on the situation, until you can do it. Once you survive round 6, then that's it. You're gonna be surviving all the next rounds, and you're gonna be placing more towers. So yeah, it's just about nailing that first positioning in round 6, and once you can get it, then that's fine. Remember, don't place Quincy too close towards the right side, because otherwise later on he's not gonna be in range of the village that you're gonna be placing right here, and so well, you're gonna be having a Quincy that is slightly weaker. So yeah, for that reason, I just recommend to place him as I showed you. Then here, round 9, you wanna place a druid right here, closest to the bottom, to the right side, and on strong, and then you're gonna get it 0-0-1. So this druid should have enough room, as you can see right here, to attack the Bloons on the right side as well, as they're coming up. And yeah, that should be enough for these next rounds. Then you want to place right here a sniper. You can also wait the end of the round. It's not important placing it in the round, but just at the end of it, it's fine. And yeah, here, just to have clear line of sight in all those first sides of the map until this point, and then set the sniper on strong as well. So yeah, considering this map, how it's built, you can go with different strategies. Like you can go for helis or aces that you're gonna place, for example, right here on the left. So that's a strategy I've seen people using. You can go with helis as well, with a mortar, and with like attack shooters, with the Prince of Darkness. Like there are many strategies available. I'm gonna show you in this case the a strategy that I always like to use, that is the Avatar of Wrath. But this is going to be the buffed and the changed Avatar of Wrath, because since the last update, now the best cross path for the Avatar of Wrath is not anymore 015, but is now 205. So that's a big change, because now it's the best cross path. It's going to do the most damage to group Bloons, and it's gonna be like the best cross path, like in 99% of rounds. So that's why you wanna have it. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna show you right here. Round 17, once again, when this bottom left window opens, you wanna just keep placing druids. You wanna place one right here, like closest to the bottom, and then move it closest to the left. Right, so that's pretty much the way. So that's one. We're placing another one right here as well, closest to the bottom first, and then closest to the left. And now these two on strong, as you can see here. These ones on first, so just keep them on first. So for druids, one of them is 001. I think it's this one right here. And then right here for round 20, you want to get another druid right here, the 5th one. Once again, try to place these druids like as close as you can towards one another. The better you can place these druids, the better, like the more towers you're going to be able to fit. So that's why like I'm paying a special attention in how I'm placing these druids. That's going to be 5. And then I'm going to be placing also the 6th one right here. Now you're going to place this last druid closest to the bottom, to the right here, and then you want to move it a little bit closer towards the left. So I'm going to show you here the reference. So you want to place it so that the range of the druid, yeah, here should be fine. So the range of the druid is halfway between these 2 flowers. So it's not touching either, and yeah, it's just halfway through. Also on first. And yeah, I will start now upgrading some of these druids. For example, this one with more range, this one as well with more range. Yeah, this one. Yeah, every druid just increasing the range a little bit so they can cover a larger part of the map. Here, if you see any yellows or pinks come out, especially in round 22, just use Quincy level 3. Should be enough. Quincy has camo detection for the camo, round 24. And then here, round 25, I just recommend to get the Heart of Thunder for this bottom right druid. So you have now Heart of Thunder that deals like area damage. Alright, you're gonna get here another Heart of Thunder druid, 201. Yeah, here we go. For round 33, I just recommend to get this sniper here 110 with the focus on camos. So click this pattern right here. So that helps Quincy in dealing with camos, especially it's going to be around 37 that you're going to need it. But yeah, overall, you know, just get it. And so you're going to get this druid right here, 1 011. This one right here, 101. And then you want to switch here this druid to first, this one as well to first. Just leave this one on strong, and now every other druid on first. Yeah, then just I'm gonna start getting some more attack speed on these bottom druids. I'm gonna get them 203, both of them, for the next round. And then you have to get this druid right here, 300 or 301, like for round 40. You're gonna have round 34, 35, and 36 to farm until this bottom left window is gonna open once again, and you can click on this druid and upgrade it. All right, here we go. Camos as always, Quincy plus the sniper should be enough. And right here, as I said before, the important thing is getting this Druid of the Storm. All right, 300, actually 301. And then during round 37, you're gonna get both of these druids right here in the bottom, 203. So I'm gonna get this one right here. And yeah, I'm gonna actually be able only to get this one 203, but that's fine, I guess. Just Quincy level 3 for these camos at the end. So yeah, probably I got one upgrade, like one wrong upgrade. Most likely it was this druid right here. I should have just left it 001. I got instead 101, so I think that's what screwed me up. But yeah, you're gonna see that round 4 is gonna be easy. You're gonna have the tornado that's gonna blow the ceramic backwards. So yeah, that's just it. So use Queen C level 3 here, and you can see that like you don't even need Queen C level 3 to be honest in round 40. As soon as you pop the move up, you're gonna be creating the tornado, and you're gonna be blowing, if not all the ceramics, at least 3 backwards. And that's it. Like you don't really have to do much else. So getting this straight now 203, right? Having both of them 203. And then now, very important for round 42 for the next camos that will be coming out. Place a village right here, closest to the top and to the right side. That's how you wanna place the village. So right here should be good. And then just get this village 0 to 0. Like round 41 is pretty long, so you should be able to get it. And actually, you should be able to get it like 1 to 0. So it should cover this street right here. You can see. So that's why it was important, like placing it beforehand, placing it as I showed you. I'm gonna get 302 here, and then also Quincy. As you can see, it's in range. It's not really for camo detection because Quincy already has camo detection, but for the extra range, then for more attack speed later on with the village, for the MAB effect. So it's mostly those other reasons why you wanna have Quincy in range of the village. All right, and then here I just recommend to get all these druids to druids of Wrath. So you have like all of them. Now you want to place as well 1 alchemist here, closest to the bottom and to the left. So right here. And then you should have enough room left here in the middle, so between this druid and the alchemist, to place the final druid. And you're going to place this final druid closest to the bottom and to the right side. Like this. And once again, just getting the druid. In this case, for the middle path, you can see that I have 3 druids with a top grass path, and this druid right here is going to be the Altar of Wrath. And then I have the other ones with the other cross path, so 0, 1, 3. So I have a little bit of a different, like doing different damage, right? So I think that can help. The Avatar of Wrath himself, like being with the Heart of Thunder grass path, because now that's better. But then the other druids are going to be the Populous, just mixing a little bit their cross paths so that they like until I can afford the Avatar of Wrath, right? I have different types of damage. I'm going to be 3 druids are going to be doing more damage to single targets, and then I have the other 3 druids and instead are going to be better at doing area damage. So yeah, just mixing things up. 3 druids of one type, one kind, and then the other 3 of the other kind. Also, I got the Alchemist 200 just to give the Mixodip randomly around. Why not? Then I'm gonna get this right here to Populous 204 and the Village 220. So now giving more attack speed. Possibly, if you can, also get the Alchemist 300. This druid should be the one buffed because it's the one the Alchemist is touching. And of course, this druid right here is going to be the Avatar of Wrath later on. And then I'm going to also get this other druid to Populous so that I start getting the extra pierce and attack speed on a passive on the other druids around them. Yeah, now I'm going to start going fast forward, because it's just gonna be a matter of when this bottom left window opens, you're gonna just get slowly all the druids upgraded to Populous. Then you're gonna get the Alchemist 401, and then you're gonna start like saving up the cash for the Altar of Wrath. You should be able to afford it in around 81. Actually, at the end around 80. So I'm gonna slowly just get all these druids to Populous. Of course, these ones right here, closer to the bottom and to the left, are gonna be closer to where the Bloons are, so they will be able to do a little bit more damage. But yeah, the important thing is that they're all in range of one another. And I should be able to get all the druids to Populous for round, yeah, for the next round that this bottom left window is going to open, so for round 57. And probably the Alchemist as well, upgraded. So that's 1, 2 Druids, that's the Alchemist. And 401, yeah, here we go. So I should be able to give the brew to 3 Druids. Of course, prioritizing this one, this is the closest. Then giving the brew to this Druid here, and then to this one. So these 3 Druids should be the ones that the Alchemist is prioritizing. It's giving the brew to. And the good thing of going with Poplas is that also this 302 Druid, so this Druid is launching the Tornado, this like pushing ceramics backwards, also benefits from the extra attack speed and pierce. So yeah, that's why it's so cool. See, it has 5 stacks, so it's as well, it can create more tornadoes, it has more pierce. And as I said before, from this point on, it's just saving up cash until you can afford the Avatar of Wrath. We're going to be using Quincy abilities on certain rounds, for example around 76 or 78, especially his level 10, just to make sure you can pop everything. But for example around 63 shouldn't be needed, like because of the blowback of the tornado and the damage that the other druids can do. It should be like around 63, should require no abilities. So yeah, just going slow just in case. Of course, you don't want to lose the black border to a random balloon, right? That can sneak through. So always go slow and always pay attention to what's happening. And I'm gonna get as well this central druid. I'm gonna get Heart of Oak, just to be able to convert some of the regrowths into Noir Bloons in case there might be now or in the next rounds. So just remember to keep just one single druid on strong. The other ones, you're gonna keep them on first. And yeah, that's just it. Just remember around 76 and around 78 for both rushes, ceramic rushes, you want to use Quincy level 10. So it's a very easy strategy, in my opinion, to follow. Just need to place the towers correctly. Pay attention especially to how you place them so that you can fit all of them, as I showed you right here. And actually there is even enough room here to place another Alchemist. And that's something that I'm going to do, like after I get this Avatar of Wrath. I will be placing another Alchemist there, 401, giving the brew to even more druids so that more of them are stronger. And then just for the last round, I will be getting as well a Perma Spike right here. For those few rounds where Bloons might be able to push forward. And yeah. Of course, if you are going with Obin, Obin makes druids even stronger because it's going to increase their pierce and on Druids of Wrath, for example, the fact that they're going to start each round with more pops right at the beginning, so they already have even more attack speed. But if you go with Obin, Obin is more expensive than Quincy, so you cannot start the game with Obin. So that's the only like major problem, and that's why I just decided to go with Quincy. Druids themselves, like the tower itself, already is pretty strong, so like even if you don't have Obin, you can still use Druids. Around 75 here, should be fine. This double stack PFPs. Just remember that you can use Quincy level 3 here. Save up Quincy level 10 for around 76. So just use it right at the beginning of the round, right? That should be good. And then just be ready to use Quincy level 10 again around 78 for the first ceramic rush, and try to use it as soon as you see the ceramics. so use it very quickly. And then you should be able to have it up again for the second rush. Here we go, just going slow. And yeah, as soon as you have his Quincy level 10, just use it. And that's it. From now on, I'm pretty sure that Quincy abilities will be needed only like for the ZOMG. And then maybe in some of the last rounds, like for example round 99 or but I mean, you can decide to use them or not. Like they're not gonna be a must to use. For example, here from 80, I just recommend to use this as a Quincy level 3 here at the beginning, and then to use this level 10 once all this Moabs, all the balloons pop, and then just get the Outer Wrath for 81. Remember, the one closest to the Alchemist. And I'm gonna get, as I said before, another Alchemist right here to buff. Then I'm gonna get like 402, 401 to buff the other druids. Then as well, I recommend to get the village 230, so get an MIB. In that way you're fine against the DTs, you're not gonna need the Alchemist, especially the Mexodip. So yeah, that's just to make things easier. That's the Alchemist 401, and that's the MIB. And another thing I will get is gonna be right here, another Alchemist. Yeah, in range of the village. On strong 031, so it's gonna apply the concussion, right? It's gonna create the additional explosions. So now I should be able to give the brew to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 druids and maybe another tower. So yeah, that's of course nice. And then here around 88, just going slow because I want to place right here the Spec Factory. 0, 2, 4 on close with an Alchemist. At least giving it the Mexodip so that all these prospects can pop Bloons, right? I'm gonna get it now 300, but the important thing is having the Mexodip permanently up on the Spec Factory, so in that way the spikes can always pop like the DTs or Bloons. And should be able to get the Spec Factory for round 96, if I remember correctly, like halfway through round 96. Of course, Avatar of Wrath on rounds like round 94, 96, 98, where you normally struggle because you have so many Bloons. With the Avatar of Wrath is super easy. Like, you have to worry about the other rounds in which, for example, round 97, in which you have very few Bloons. Those are the rounds that might be a problem. And even here, for example, round 95, I'm gonna use Quincy level 3. Yeah, as soon as I can pop the DTs, that's fine. Then for the few balloons I can push forward, I always have the Spec Factory. And here we go, round 96. This is the round where you can afford the Perma Spike. Yeah, you get so much cash in this round that yeah, it's insane. So just get it. Here we go. And yeah, here, if I remember correctly, some of these fortified balloons may be able to push forward. No, because I had a very lucky tornado, but it was close. So yeah, sometimes it happens. And I mean, here with this amount of cash that you have now, you can just go, like in case you might want to have another ace or a mortar or a tower or whatever, like it's fine. It's not needed, but you can use this cash in whatever way you prefer. Remember, now you have a spike factor right here. You have a lot of spikes. So even these DDTs, even if they can push forward, they are all destroyed. So that's why it's not an issue. Even Alchemy is now 401 for the spike factor, but it's not going to even be needed. Because here for the BD, just use Queen C level 3. And with the After of Wrath damage, you pop the BD super soon. And then that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching and see ya. Bye bye.